A lot of you are here because the internet seems to be a mystery, and I hope to demystify it with this simple demonstration. The previous name of this course was Farming Your Neighborhood with a 1-minute video, which takes this lesson to another step. Rocky Couts is here. All right, I'm admitting him. Welcome, Rocky. Farming your neighborhood would consist of publishing several of these 1-minute videos, but I've dialed it back. I've gone from 3, Sarah Hillman. Now. Welcome, Sarah. And so if you've heard of my classes before, or if you missed them, now you can join. And I am purposefully recording this so that we can put it on your own company YouTube channel so that it can be viewed in the future. This is about video communications, both internal and external, and I hope to practice what I'm teaching. So the agenda for today is just to do some work on why. Why should we invest our time and energy into video? I'll show you some tools on how you can do that for free or low cost on your smartphone. And then I'll actually do it right in front of you. So you're gonna ride shotgun with me and watch me upload a video to YouTube so that it appears on the first page of Google for my most valuable keyword. So the next thing I'm gonna do is let in Les Parker and Yusuf. All right. Welcome, Mr. Parker and Mr. Yusuf. So I promised this would not be death by PowerPoint. And so the next share is just going to be my desktop because I'm going to open up a new window. There we go. And in this window, I'm going to have the Google Yugani Danny. Okay. Mona, you're talking, but I'm not hearing you. If you'd like to say something, just unmute yourself, and I'd be happy to
finish the day from
talk to
home.
you. Anybody else as well?
We're coming to the office.
Joel. Boom. Hi, Joel. Okay, so here's the Google search engine, and every realtor on this call should want to show up for this keyword. So this is my neighborhood, right? Every realtor has a neighborhood in their municipality, and these people already trust you instinctively because you're their neighbor. So subconsciously, internally, they're trusting you because you live closest to them. This is a natural decision-making process that goes on every day, subconsciously. And so there's maybe, 50 people a day searching for that. Who knows how many people a day are searching for that? But when you look at the results, you see the paid ads, these companies paying thousands of dollars a month to show up on the top of the first page. And you're seeing these listings on the map related to where I am. Google knows where I am, so it's showing me the most closest agents to me. You can notice only one of them has an online review. So I can easily get to the top if I were to have 5 online reviews. Brent Podesic is in here. That is great. I am happy to see Brent Podesic joining us because I need somebody to lead the charge. And Brent is a mortgage broker who has a background as a comedian, stand-up comedian.
Hey,
And
Lori.
being good on camera, being good with video communications requires that public presence. And hopefully he can help us with that. So there I am. Okay, there am I showing up on the first page of Google for my most valuable keyword. I'm not even a realtor. So if I can do it, you can do it. Now, we don't really need to watch that video because it doesn't even matter what I say in that video, does it? You can say whatever you want in that video as long as people can find you on the first page. If they can't find you on the first page, then you don't exist. And they're forced to go to one of your competitors that I rank above, in this case, Realtor.com, Zillow.com. I'm showing up above Remax.com, these companies that spend thousands on their websites. Okay. And I did it for free. And you're about to learn how to do that right now. This is the first class in a series of 6 classes. I used to have 3 classes, but I bombarded you with information and you didn't enjoy that. And so we broke it up into 6 classes. If you ride with us for these next 6 months, we're going to do 1 class a month on the same day every month. This is the last Tuesday of every month. So today is the first page results. Next month, February, we're going to be selling with GMB. We're going to be claiming our GMB and selling with that powerful map listing tool. Next, we're going to jump into testimonials and free video apps. Sorry, that image got cut off there a little bit, but collecting those video testimonials from your customers allows you to collect the most valuable digital asset that you can own as a business. That video testimonial is timeless. It's priceless. And you can use it on every platform. You could use it in your email signature. You can send it through a text. We're going to help you get some video testimonials. Then I'm going to show you how to edit video easily with your smartphone. The video I created today took me 10 minutes to edit, and I'm not going to show you how to edit today, but in April, looks like I will be. In May, we're going into lifestyle videos, these virtual interview videos with StreamYard and content fries. And then the last training is on advanced video advertising. So how can you set up $1 a day advertising campaign so that everybody in your neighborhood knows who you are, because you're, spending $30 a month to get in their YouTube or their Facebook timeline. All right, so that's what you're in for if you're ready for it. All right, and reduce this again. Oh yeah. After this. Okay, so this is the Venn diagram of the video production industry. Okay, or the traditional, the old school video production industry. You could have 2 out of these 3 things. You could have it fast and good, but it wasn't going to be cheap. We know that about the video production industry, don't we? It did not look cheap to get video done, but now it is. You could have it good and cheap, but it wasn't going to be fast. Think independent film. And you could have it fast and cheap, but it wasn't going to be good. Today, we can have all 3 of these things, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you right now with this next activity. Everybody's going to give me their elevator speech. So everybody's going to unmute themselves, turn their camera on themselves, and deliver their name, their title, and their unique service offering to the video camera. The best place to have your video camera is at eye level. And it's your audio, can sound a little tinny. So sometimes it's good to use some earbuds. And guess I'm going to have to call you by name for this to work. So I'm going to go through everybody on the list. Write this down because I'm going to have to take it off my display. And I'm going to give you an example right now so you can help you think about it. Hi, my name is Anthony Prichard. I'm a realtor in Cushing Park, Englewood, Colorado. That's it. It's really easy. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share now. Turn it on view. Everybody unmute themselves. This is an active demonstration in video communication. This is designed to push you out of your comfort zone so that you fail forward, fail fast, fail often. You got to turn your microphone on and your audio off. Okay, so for everybody who has done that, I will call your name. Oh no, you got to turn your microphone off. Okay. All right. Okay, Mona, you go first.
Oh, great.
Oh, I can't hear
Hi,
you.
my name is Monia Ludwig, and I'm a real estate
Can you right here,
professional.
Mona?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Pam can.
My name is Monia Ludwig. I'm a real estate professional in Remington Subdivision, Colorado.
Rachel.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm a real estate agent here in Glenwood Springs, Colorado.
Awesome. Maria Burke.
Hi, I'm Maria Burke, and I'm a real estate agent for Sterling Hills, Colorado.
Great. Pam.
Hi, I'm Pam Cameron, and I'm a real estate professional here in Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
Very good. I love how you made eye contact with the camera. Yugani Danny.
Yeah. Good morning. My name is Danny Pamirchi, and I'm a real estate professional and land developer in Centennial, Colorado.
Great. Gilda.
Hi, I'm Gilda Ramirez. I'm a realtor. I specialize in the area up north, specifically the northern suburbs and Brighton, Colorado.
Great. Bruce.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Holloman. I'm a local realtor here in Conifer, Colorado.
Great. Lynette.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lynette Welch. I'm a real estate professional in Castle Rock, Colorado.
Great. Ron Gilly.
Hi, I'm Ron Gilly, and I'm your professional realtor in Village Green Park in Aurora, Colorado.
Great. Okay. Dennis, if you'd like to go, I'd ask you to turn your video camera on. And we've got Chad, Rocky, Sarah, Yusuf, and Joel, but they may be experiencing circumstances that don't allow them to participate with us, which is just fine. I'm going to check my notes real quick. Oh, Regina's at an intersection. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're all caught up. Great. Now, the most valuable thing next to a video testimonial is just you introducing yourself on your website. And so we had about a dozen of us give a great demonstration of what people are looking for when they come to our website. They really want to know whose website is it? Who's standing behind that online property, let's say? And are they somebody that I can connect with? Can I see myself doing business with that person? It's a body language transfer communication, and it happens naturally. There are 7 billion people in the world. We're not going to connect with all of them fortunately, but we are going to be a really great fit for a small fraction of the population. And our only job is to just be able to be found, to put ourselves out there so that people who are looking for us can find us. Now, that video on the first page of Google would be a really great result for somebody who typed in real estate agent in Cushing Park, Englewood, Colorado. And so that's why I put together this workshop. And thank you for going through that little activity with me. You know, interactivity is important. Anybody recognize these two guys? This is Sergey Brin and Larry Page. These two crazy guys got together 18 years ago in the center of the Silicon Valley at Stanford University to change the internet and to do something that had never been done. And they focused on one thing to help their company succeed. And it was to give people what they want. If they didn't give people what they wanted, people would go someplace else. And they know that people want video. They have looked at the numbers and they have determined that people prefer video communication when it comes to, you know, buying the most expensive thing they'll ever buy in their entire life. So we've got to be somebody that they can trust with that purchase. And they're able to make a split-second decision based on our body language. So that is the new lesson in selling online, is that people trust those they live closest to the fastest, and people trust people who are a lot like them. I know that if I make a video for another 40-something-year-old single father who's athletic and a risk taker, and you know, then I'm going to connect with those people that are a lot like me. So that's where every one of us should start with our video journey, is to not worry what other people think, because they're never going to buy from us anyways, but to just be ourselves, to know that there's plenty of people out there who are a lot like us, and that we're going to find each other organically, just like Google intended. So I'd like to get some feedback from those of you who have tried this technique with your real estate business. What success have you had with it, and does it work? If you want to type your answers in to the message thing, or if you want to.
I've never done it before.
Okay. Has it been because it's been too expensive?
No, it's been because I don't know how. It's technology, which I'm afraid of, and some of those kind of things.
Well, we know that we can send postcards to people in our zip code with our business card on them, or that we can send people a postcard in a zip code where we've sold a home. Has anybody tried that? Does that work for anyone? Bruce, thumbs up, thank you. Well, it's a technique that's been practiced by realtors for 100 years. Be the expert in your corner of the world, and you are naturally attract those people who are a lot like you. So let's go take a look around the internet, and let's see how people practice this online. I can't get rid of this. There we go. There it is. Okay, so let's just assume that 90% of people prefer to do their research about a neighborhood with video. Pamela Olson is here. Welcome, Pamela Olson. So let's go see YouTube, and let's see some realtors that practice this. Let's say moving to Denver, Colorado. I would assume that some realtors have uploaded some videos that help them to rank for that keyword, because we know that 90% of people who are moving to a new area prefer video. And this is a common keyword that they might use. Okay. Well, I don't have 10 minutes. I don't have 12 minutes. These are all kind of longer videos, but this one's short. This guy gives a little tour, it looks like. It's 10 minutes. Just gonna move to Denver at 22. So you can see all these videos are getting some significant views. Almost 2,000, 42,000, 12,000, 3.2 thousand, 8,000. So it would go to say then that I could get almost 500,000 views as well if I published a similar video in the same way that these guys did. So let's take a forensic approach to this video here, and let's take a look at what they put into their description, because this is what I'll be showing you today. This is called indexing your video in the description. Now, they use a different strategy than me, but the goal is to put in your most valuable keyword in the title, in the description, and in the meta tags, which you cannot see here. They're not visible, but meta means information. Tags mean information. So it just means information about your information, and you'll see that when I go to upload my video. Okay, so how far along are we here? The farming neighborhood works because you already are an expert of your neighborhood, and because people naturally trust you more than any other realtor when they're in the shopping mode of hiring a realtor. And this is an example of it right here. So I'm demonstrating that I can go around with my smartphone and create any type of content that I want, and that I can just demonstrate by me being who I am that people can make a choice. Am I somebody that they want to work with or not? So I'm gonna play this video. Hopefully you guys can all hear it. Let me crank up my volume. I've got one elevator ride to convince you that video is more powerful than you think. Coming up? Go ahead, ask me what my elevator speech is. So go ahead, guys, ask me for my elevator speech. Okay, what's your elevator speech? If you were on an island and you could only bring one of these three things with you, would you bring your smartphone, a laptop, or a video camera? Battery issues pretty quickly. You only have one. An iPhone, I guess. I think I do that. That's right. Smart. Try to bring a smartphone. That's right. A smartphone. My name's Anthony Prichard with Elevated Conversions. I'm not the best at elevator speeches, but I am the best at showing you how video leadership can help. Okay, so that was, that was just something that I threw together with an idea, and I had the tools that I needed to go capture that content. And I know that this is possible for anyone to do for free, because I did it myself for free. I just had a little selfie stick that I used to hold the camera at the right angle. And I don't think you can see it, but I had a little lapel microphone plugged into my phone that cost about $6, so virtually free. Okay, so how do we actually mechanically do this? The first thing we need is a video asset library. How do I capture these photos and these video images and quickly upload them to the cloud so that I have access to them from any appliance, any internet appliance? Well, those tools are Google Photos and Google Drive. And they have apps, free apps that you can download, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android. You can download these free apps and it will automatically upload all your images and videos to the cloud. And it's unlimited. And it's free. Photos is free at least. Well, Google Drive is free to a point, but you never need to reach that point. So what smartphone video editors are there? Actually, there's a new one that comes out every Monday, and they keep getting better. So we can see that the future of editing videos is through smartphone. And they're gamifying these video editors, which makes it fun and easy. It's not what it used to be, which was a complex database that it was too hard to understand what everything did. The equipment that we're going to need, we're already carrying it around with us in our front pocket every day anyways. We've already got, everyone got a camera in their phone? It's almost 100% if you're a realtor. Okay, the cost, you should start your video journey at the free level before you can prove to yourself that you can successfully communicate with video and that it's time to invest more into the video communication department in your company, because you can create internal videos and you can save yourself time from repetitive tasks by outsourcing it or sending that work overseas. And of course, you can publish videos publicly so that people who don't know who you are, who have never met you before, can get to know what you're all about and what you specialize in. And the judgment is the thing that you've got to get over when you go and you publish public videos. But you really can throw that judgment aside when you decide that your videos aren't going to be for everyone. You cannot possibly communicate to 7 billion people with one message, and that you shouldn't. You should not try to make a video pleasing for everyone, because it's not intended for everyone. It's just intended for maybe your most profitable persona, or the person who has the highest demand and the most amount of money for what you do. So, step 1, research your keyword. lsigraph.com is a free tool. SpyFu is a free tool. And I'm gonna show you another free tool on my desktop. Has anybody gone to Google Trends before? This is a fantastic free tool from Google that allows you to find out how many times a month people are searching for your most valuable keyword. So I might enter real estate. And then change the geography from the United States to Colorado. I'll just type it in. There it is. And I can see that that keyword was used 71 times from July 5th to July 11th. And recently, wow, it's just spiked. People are looking for real estate agents more than ever before. Okay, so that might be a good keyword, but let's compare that to another keyword like realtor. That might be a good keyword that somebody would type in to want to find me. Okay, and now I can see that real estate agent performs much higher than realtor near me, which means it has higher volume, which means there's more fish for me to go after. Maybe I should make more videos about real estate agent. Now, let's try to determine what kind of intent would somebody have if they typed in these keywords. Where would they be in their own personal journey? They might be a lot closer to hiring one, but maybe before they're close to hiring one, what do they type in? Might they type in homes for sale? Look at the difference between that keyword and the other keywords. So there's volume there, but is the intent weaker? I think it is. I think people who are typing in homes for sale don't have as high intent of purchasing a home than people who type in realtors near me. So now you've got to devise your strategy. Don't leave any rock unturned. Create videos for all three keywords so that you show up for all keyword searches. But it starts with one, so don't get overwhelmed. We're just going to pick one. And the keyword that I was going to type in was, I think, moving to Denver, Colorado. Oops. Oh, it won't take my comma. That's the reason. Okay, so that's going to be my keyword. We can tell that the green one is all the way at the bottom, and that means it's less competitive. It even had 0 searches, so why would I want to do that? Well, it's going to be harder for me to rank on the first page of Google for a more competitive keyword than it is for a less competitive keyword. But it doesn't mean that people don't use it, because if I go to Google here and I type in moving to Denver, I can see all these videos that have thousands of views, and none of them have the exact title, moving to Denver, Colorado. They've all got these elongated titles, which messes with their rankability. So if mine was just isolated to moving to Denver, Colorado, I think I might at least tag on to the momentum that these videos have by showing up in the suggested videos column. My goal is that I want to show up in one of these this right-hand column when somebody watches one of these other videos, and I can tell people are watching these videos 1,000 times a month collectively. So that's my strategy for this video that I'm uploading today, and you can go about your own keyword research in your own way. The better you get at it, the better you'll get at making your videos perform. This is actually where you might want to spend a lot of your time once you start seeing some progress or some results out of this. The more time you spend in your keyword research, the more successful your videos are going to be. Again, these tools, we went over these. These are some editing tools, but storage is definitely primary for this. Here's an example of some of the videos I've done that do rank on the first page of Google, or that did rank on the first page of Google. So I've done this for a lot of different companies, for a lot of realtors you'll find, and these videos will rank on the first page of Google, but if Google notices that people are falling off, or if maybe if the video owner isn't driving their own traffic to these videos, then they will slowly lose their rank. And so some of these keywords have slipped onto the second page of Google, or maybe the first or second page of YouTube, but they still continue to gain views every month. So let's show you an example of one fun one that I did just real spontaneously. One time I was proposing video marketing services to a carpeting company, and I said, matted carpet, Denver, Colorado. said, let's make a video for you, sir, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And there it is. It's right underneath these ads. These companies paying thousands of dollars a month to be here. My video right here, even before the mapped pack. This video still gets hundreds of views every month. Only a minute long, so it's not going to take a lot of our time. You can watch it. Made this with my smartphone.
Do you have matted carpet that's all beaten down through the doorways like this, and you want to fix it? If you're considering professional carpet cleaning for your carpet in your house that's been matted down, I'd like you to evaluate the two different options you've got in front of you. The cleaning wand and the carpet technician who's been doing that all day long. You don't want to be the guy at the end of the day. Or this power head with 5 active cleaning heads that gives you 650 revolutions per minute. This is never going to get tired. Here's the All Pro Chem Dry patented cleaning head, and if you've got matted carpet, this is the best solution. There's nothing that's going to lift your carpet fibers off the ground better and clean them more thoroughly than this sucker right here.
All right, so it doesn't take longer than a minute. Obviously, I made the point, and it's proof in how many views that thing gets. I mean, I didn't spend any money on advertising this, and it's up to 7,000. All right, so now we're getting to the uploading section of this presentation. This is the most important part. These are the details that you're going to need to enter into YouTube in order to get this video to show up on the first page. So our keyword, again, is moving to Denver, Colorado. I'm going to put that keyword in the title. Then I'm going to put it in the description, and I'm going to put all these other things in the description as well. And then I'm going to put it into the meta tags. Okay, so we're going to do that now. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to click this camera plus button in the upper right-hand corner. Upload video. And the video I created last night. Oh, I think it's in my desktop, actually. There it is. Snippet. It's like a press release. It's the first 2 lines of your description. Say as much about the content as possible with only 2 lines. And anytime you copy and paste this link onto any other social media platform, you're going to see the thumbnail, the title, and the first 2 lines of the snippet, the description. So make sure that it's informative. Okay. Judy Fence. All right, so I was on a walk with my dog and I saw that brown cloud and I thought, you know, I don't see that brown cloud very much, but I do see it on cold days in the winter without wind and cold. and hot days in the summer without wind. So I want to show people. All right, so there's a little longer description. Basically tells you everything I tell you in the video. Then I put my snippet or my citation, my name, address, phone number, website. I have a couple websites. I put my email address as well. This is all important. Google's looking for these key pieces of information in your description. I also put in 3 other videos that I have on my YouTube channel. You know what happens is when this video is done playing, YouTube will automatically play one of these videos next instead of something else. So be mindful of the hyperlinks that you put into your description. They can modify the video that plays after your video when somebody's watching a YouTube video. I put my connections to my LinkedIn account, to my Facebook business page. I could put one to my Facebook personal page, and I put a link to my YouTube channel. Write all this down because this is what's going to separate my video from all those other realtors who uploaded videos and didn't index their video the right way. The next thing is these hashtags. I want to own these hashtags. And so I want to tag each piece of content that I publish with my hashtags. So I want to be known for these keywords more than anything else. But I could also include the brown cloud. Include downtown Denver. Now, this video is going to be associated with any other video that has brown cloud or Denver color, downtown Denver, tagged in their piece of content. Next, it comes to the thumbnail. And the thumbnail, as you saw in YouTube, is very influential when somebody is scrolling through the suggested videos in the right-hand column. So for that, I'm going to use a tool called Canva. And I think this is $12 a month, but I use it about 6 times a day. And I'm going to choose a YouTube thumbnail. And it's going to bring up the proper canvas for me. That's why it's called Canva. And it's going to give me these templates right here. Okay. So I'm just going to start off with a blank one. And I'm going to get a snapshot of me and my doggy, and I'm going to put it in the thumbnail. All right, so I kept the audio off on this on purpose because I'll show you at the end. There we go. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to take a snapshot of this. And I'm going to upload it to Canva. I'm going to go back to those templates and look for, yeah, here we go. Something outside. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to upload this one. And I'm going to crop it so it fits inside of there. And I actually had another image of Englewood that that one and that one. So for this one, I'm going to remove the background. Oh, there went my dog. I don't want that. Well, hopefully he'll be back in here. That's my 7-month-old Great Dane. He's a big baby. He's very demanding. Okay, so there's Oakley. Sweet boy. Done. And then I want to put this map of Englewood behind me. Yeah, kind of like that. Crop that off again. Okay, done. And then position backwards. There we go. So then this, I want to stick all the way in the back. That's fine. No, that's not fine. I don't like that. So avoid the brown cloud. Okay, and then I did have actually a brown cloud that I created. That would go good right there. Where did it go? Guess it would be down here. It's hard to see, huh? I can add a brown cloud myself by going over here and typing in cloud there. Finding a cloud. These are professional clouds. Wow. This one's fine. Turn it brown. That'll be fun. There it is. Okay, avoid the brown cloud right there. Oh, I'm kind of screwed up here. Okay, well, you get the idea. It's somewhat helpful. Gosh, this really got screwed, didn't it? Huh. Okay, so I'm going to download this in a JPEG because it's a smaller size. Remember, this thumbnail is really important, so it's okay if you spend a little time on it. Now back to YouTube, back to upload thumbnail, moving to Denver JPEG, open playlist. I'm gonna put this into YouTube for Realtors. No, this is not made for kids. There's no age restriction, but I do want to go into more options and put in my keywords. Moving to Denver. Moving to Denver, Colorado. CO. All right. That's good. Okay, now the English is language. This content has never aired on US television. These are kind of like SAT exam questions. The more you fill out, the more points you get. I recorded this last Wednesday. The location is Denver, Colorado. Not really. It's Englewood, but that is a keyword modifier relevancy indicator. So I'm going to put Denver. All right. And this category is education. Comment visibility, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, sort by top, and we are ready to press next. Okay, I don't need any of these end screen tabs, but this is kind of cool if you decide to set up a series of videos and you decide to do a living in Englewood video, living in Littleton video, living in Morrison video, living in Golden video. Then you can add those videos to the end of this video and you can essentially give somebody a tour of your entire real estate region that you prefer to work in. So save as public. You can also save as unlisted. That's my dog right there. Hey, over. Want to come say hi to the peeps? They just saw you starring in the TV. And private, if you want to sell it, then you can sell your video trainings and only give access to people you choose with their email address. You can schedule this to be published in the future. But you definitely want to copy this, embed it into your website, send it to people through text, ask them to comment on it or give it a thumbs up, and close. Okay. So that just got published. I'm going to give it 2 minutes for the Google spiders to find it, and then we're going to go to google.com and type in that keyword, moving to Denver, and see what comes up. Do I have any questions? Sorry. Do I have any questions at this point? Oh, Bubba. Come on here. Got an eye booger. Okay. Is Regina here yet? No.
Regina's at an inspection.
Okay.
She won't be here for a while.
Okay, that's fine. Well, she knows how valuable this information is. I hope you guys understand how valuable it is too. I think the role of real estate agent is being redefined, and there's evidence of that in the form of other agents who've taken this philosophy and run with it and started to gain tens of thousands of free introductions with these videos. You know, it takes an hour to make 6 cold calls if you're doing it right. These videos gain hundreds of views a month in your favor automatically, conveniently when people are looking for them. You're not disturbing them when they're doing something else. You don't need to grab their attention. You already have their attention. So the next thing to do, the thing we should all do right now, is write down all the titles of the videos that we should put on our calendar to want to make a video for. obviously real estate agent in your neighborhood, in your municipality. That's the name of oh, I'm not plugged in here. Maybe you like to do Pilates and you want to go around and review some Pilates studios. You know, one of the videos that still gets a lot of, oh, I'm not going to minimize. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again and show a coffee video. I knew that coffee was one of the most highly searched keywords, so I made a video called Coffee Shops in Englewood, Colorado. And for a long time, it was on the first page. It's not on the first page anymore. But it still performs in YouTube because of the suggested videos tab. And, you know, it just does a good job of showing people who are looking for little coffee shops to work at around COVID, obviously. Coffee shops near Englewood. Let's take a tour. I like coffee and I like making videos, so I figured we'd just make a video of all the coffee shops in my neighborhood. So we're right in the middle of the Englewood Parkway Town Center, and Nixon's is a coffee shop that's right in this parkway, so let's go take a look. Oh, hey, look, a puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, it's not a puppy. This is just really interesting. The fountain is pink. The sign says, the fountain was tainted pink. It's not drinkable and it might stain your clothes. Save the boobs. Karen, what's your favorite coffee shop in Englewood? Starbucks, you know, consistency. It's like the McDonald's of coffee. Here's the grocery store. Get in, get out, get what you want. This one's called Sacred Grounds, and it's actually in a hospital. Come check this one out. Now this one is a classic coffee shop, Caribou. Looks like they're getting a little work done up there, and they're not going anywhere. Hey, dude, what's up? You're not answering me. I'm just painting. Ooh, look at the line, though. It's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Okay, so this place says Alpine Coffee Roastery, and you saw it on the map. It's listed under coffee shop, so I could either save you a bad experience of showing up here and not finding a place to drink coffee, or find you a really sweet place to drink a cup of Java. Let's check it out. Look, we got a Keurig over here. They give me free coffee. We're gonna wait for the receptionist to come out here and I just found out that this is not a coffee shop. Sorry, this is a roastery. So save yourself the trip. Can't really buy a cup of coffee here, but they wholesale to grocery stores and roasteries, brew houses, that kind of stuff. So there you go, coffee fans. There's a quick tour of coffee shops near Englewood, Colorado. And if you're wondering, who is this guy, Anthony, who's taking me on a tour of coffee shops near Englewood? Well, I'm a certified Google partner and a YouTube specialist. I focus on teaching realtors and construction companies how to farm leads in their neighborhood so that people who are looking for coffee shops near me, schools near me, parks near me, restaurants near me, can be given this introduction to you and who you are and what you do, and you can provide value to them in the local resources that you're already an expert in. So if you're interested in connecting more with me, check me out on Facebook, YouTube, obviously. I'm all over the internet under my own name, Anthony Prichard, no T in the last name. And if you have any questions at all about YouTube or Google, give me a call. I promise you'll walk away from that conversation knowing a lot more than you know right now. All right, well, we're done about 25 minutes early, but I feel like I was able to convey the importance of that workshop effectively. Unless anybody doesn't have any questions, we can just convene until next month.
Hey, Anthony, this is Monia.
Hi, Monia.
Hey, I have a quick question. I probably should start saying it's Monia with a J, just like you said Prichard without a T. Hey, Anthony, I have a quick question. I posted it also in the chat. Do you need special permission if you're videotaping something in front of a municipality, a subdivision entrance, if you have people in the shot before you post it on YouTube?
Good question. The law that's in effect there is the two-party law. And one of the two parties needs to be aware that the recording is happening in order for it to be legal. Same with on solicitation phone calls. And the public expectation is that they are always being recorded by a video camera. Since there are video cameras everywhere in public, and it's public knowledge that companies and personal people, residences, can videotape their premises and use that content at their discretion, then everyone has to assume that expectation. And the time when you cannot record somebody is if you hide a camera inside of a private room and you don't tell them about it, then you cannot use it. Have done those recordings in public places, downtowns, and a security guard may tell me that I need to move on because I didn't get permission, and that's just what he's been told by his boss. He doesn't even really know why he's doing it. But yeah, bringing a camera around is not as confidential or threatening as it used to be. Well, I hope that you all go out and give this a try. You know that taking action, doing something you've never done before is sometimes difficult, but I encourage you to do so, and I want to help you to do so. I offer 45 minutes of my time to everybody who's on this call that would just like to experience what it's like to work with me one-on-one, and I'm happy to set that up with you. If you let me know about it, I'm going to put my email down here. Copy and paste that. Oh, looks like that was directly to Maria. Sorry. Here's everyone. There we go. So send me an email. Say, I'm interested in working with you one-on-one, or just having a one-on-one networking conversation call to so that I know who I can refer to you, what neighborhood you're in, what the best leads are for me to send to you, and which ones you can send to me. I do have some online courses. I also have invented this thing. It's called the Mobile Studio Stick, and it's the least expensive, most mobile, fully capable video production studio in the world. I actually have a patent on the Mobile Studio Stick. It's counterproductive for me to compete against China in the manufacturing game, though, however. So I include lots of personal one-on-one coaching with your purchase of that. And everyone who has done that has said it's well worth their time and money invested, because now you can take a video wherever you're at. If you're in your car, it's small enough to fit in your purse or your backpack, your briefcase. If you're on a plane, if you're walking through a house. In fact, that is the way that I discovered the power of video. I walked this thing through a house for the first time. I was a contractor, a fix and flipper, and my mom gave me this flip cam for Christmas. It's the first time you could record HD video in your hand. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm not a comedian. Brent Podesic. I'm not entertainer. I know if I try to memorize these lines, they're gonna come out all wrong. What am I gonna say? And I was hitting myself with this thing every day. What am I gonna say? And it finally came to me. Oh, I know what I'll say. I'll just pretend like this is one of my potential customers. I'll say the same thing I'm saying 6 times a day anyways. So I'm standing in front of this house right here, and we're gonna go on through it and see what it's all about. I'm gonna do that. And then people could see the cleanliness of my job site. They could see this, the relationship I had with my subcontractors. They could see the quality of the cabinets that were going in the kitchen and the addition, the new garage that was going in the back. And they could say, yeah, that's somebody I think I could work with. And that's when it fell on me. Oh, pretty soon this is going to come out in smartphones. And it did in the next 2 years. And then I've been using it ever since to try and help me sell online. And I knew that selling is just building a relationship. Building a relationship is just building trust. How do I give somebody the opportunity to trust me? I got to go first. I got to put myself out there, and I got to get found for people who are looking for me. How do I do that? Well, this is how you do that. Now, we never actually tested it, so let's go. Let's go. Proof of concept right now. We're going to go to Google, and we're going to type in moving to Denver. All right, those are the ads. Not on the first page of Google. It's a pretty competitive keyword. And I picked the video tab. Not there either. It is a pretty competitive thing. See that? I doubt it would show up there. Okay, let's go to YouTube. No, there it is, third. Okay, third on YouTube, not too bad. No views. That's evidence right there that you don't need views to be able to get views. Because it still shows up on the first page of YouTube. And if people do prefer video when doing their research, then they may already be in YouTube when they type in their keyword. So there's your proof, ladies and gentlemen. The evidence that YouTube can get to the first page of YouTube. But for less competitive keywords like your neighborhood, your actual farm neighborhood, your zip code area, you can get found first page. So I wish you all good luck with that. You know that whenever you do something new, you're gonna make mistakes naturally. You're outside of your comfort zone, but I encourage you to do so. Practice makes perfect. The more times you get your repetitions, the more happier you'll be with your results. And you don't have to publish everything you record. So you can analyze and critique yourself until you do like what you record, or you're just finished with spinning your wheels long enough and you want to take and get to the end result, that publishing piece. So, all right, you're out of here 15 minutes early or more. Make sure to let Regina know if you enjoyed this or not. Send me an email if you'd like a free 45-minute consultation. If you're interested in the mobile studio stick, if you're interested in...
Question about that, Anthony.
Oh, Gilda, okay.
You have a minute for a question? I bought one of those China jobs you were talking about, and I find that it is way too heavy for me to hold. How light or how heavy is your mobile stick?
This,
You're a guy and you can handle that. But once you get your smartphone on there, I find that I can't hold it.
well, it's got these 3 telescoping foot-long mono posts, so you can put your phone in there and you can actually look in the gutters. That's a good negotiation tactic. Oh, the gutters weren't cleaned. How do you know? Well, you can definitely hold with your elbow pinned to your side, and then that phone is out there on the end. It's got a swivel ball head right here with a large wing nut, and then it's got a speed release right underneath this swivel ball head. And so when you put your phone in there, you can turn the wing nut so that it angles towards your face. And now this stick is down here far enough that you don't see the stick. And that's because I get this extra height with the swivel ball head. And now I can press record, can walk around the house, and I can demo the kitchen, the bathroom, and demonstrate the bedrooms, the backyard, the garage, crawl space, the attic, whatever I want to do to a virtual buyer. I mean, when I rented out my house, half the people that came to my house had their phone on like this. They had their phone on because they were showing their partner what the house was like. So if a love partner can make a decision off of a video like this from getting a walkthrough, then somebody can decide if they want to buy the house. Well, then anybody can do a walkthrough like video like that and see if they want to buy the house. And especially if they already trust the realtor. Those are great relationships that can really flourish, because now the realtor is able to do more analysis work for the buyer or the investor. They can build their business with a new technology tool called video. Gilda, sign up for a meeting with me and I'll tell you more about this.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Well, good. I'm really excited about the class I'm giving next month. It's probably the major thing I do with all my paid clients, my legacy clients. Their Google My Business listing is oftentimes more valuable than their own website, because people value those reviews so much. And it's free to open up your own Google My Business listing.
Okay, another question about that.
Yeah.
So do you go into how to capture that information in that class?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a Google page and I'm getting a lot of activity on it, but I don't know how to capture
I can help you do that.
any of that. And so that's what I was hoping that you would cover in that class.
Yeah, Gilda, why don't we, in our one-on-one meeting, record that,
Okay.
how to capture training, and then send it out to everybody that was on the call here today.
Okay, great.
Because I know that can be a problem sometimes, but it's just, it's pretty easy, actually.
Easy if you know what you're doing. That's what my dad used to say. There's nothing to it when you know how to do it.
I love it. I think I should meet your dad. All right.
All right. Thanks, Anthony. That's been helpful. I'm looking forward to the one-on-one, and I'm also looking forward to your future classes. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Anybody else? All right. Well, then I will tell Regina that this was a wild success. Oh, one of the things I do ask, if you do a one-on-one with me, is that you do leave an honest online review. So you can find my Google listing under Anthony Prichard Communications and just leave a star rating and your honest feedback for others who might be interested in this workshop. And in exchange, I'm happy to go to work for you for 45 minutes and just do the things that are easy for me that are making you scratch your head. All right. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye.